Sup guys, ZachTech12 here, and if you may be wondering what my skin is. See, this skin has a bit of a history, because when I was much younger and playing Minecraft, I made a variant of my skin that was based off of, I used to watch a lot of Minecraft YouTubers back then, so I based it off of Derp Sunday. Yes, I did that. So I not really modernized, I more or less just redid the skin to fit with the way I have my skin now. And here it is. I did it for April. And it's time to have some fun, because I haven't been on YouTube for a while because of my lack of motherboard. Now I can finally start getting up to do stuff, and pretty much all sorts of stuff. All the stuff that was uploaded after I got rid of my motherboard was actually pre-recorded. Because I recorded it before my motherboard broke and I had to get a replacement. And I do see what's going on with the subscriber count. Don't worry, I'll get to that. But we got some snapshots to talk about. So I'm mostly just gonna blend these all in together, and I may clarify some differences between snapshots. But first off, you can now waterlog, because that was supposed to be added a few snapshots ago, but now you can actually waterlog lightning rods. And speaking of lightning rods, I'm going to need to do some things, because now, as the title may imply, there's now a way to deoxidize copper. I'm gonna summon a lightning bolt. Summon. Oh, whoops. Summon lightning bolt. And what this does is it deoxidizes copper within a certain distance. You may be wondering, it's a bit unreliable, isn't it? I'll explain what's going on in a sec. And as you see, the more it gets struck by lightning, the less oxidation it has until it goes back to its base state again. I was trying to show the fact that supposedly the lightning rod did turn white for a sec, but I don't think I can replicate it. But we got some different matters to attend. As you can now see, this is added in 11a. Rooted dirt, hanging roots can now be off-centered from rooted dirt, and now you can bone meal. Oh, whoops! You can now bone meal it, and it works like lily pads and flowers. It'll always be off-center in correlation to the block. Another thing that was added in that snapshot is now you can climb glowberry vines, or cave vines as they're actually called. So they work just like weeping vines. Little zombie. Let's actually get to more pressing matters to explain why this isn't a thing. Because in the snapshot book, in the last snapshot after the one that happened earlier this week, I'm actually gonna go get some copper. I can place this here. Oh wait, hold on. It's becoming dark, but it doesn't matter. As you can see, it has now been waxed. You can now wax it with a dispenser. However, what the axe does, because I was supposed to pick. Oh wait, no, that just picked up a. There we go. I'm just gonna pick up an axe. What? Okay. We'll get to the goats in a sec, but now we gotta talk about this. You can't do this with a dispenser. You can only do it with it in your hand, even though you can shear sheep with a dispenser. You can right click to de-wax it. As you can see, the subtitles say "wax off." Now let me explain what this is, because this was added in the most recent snapshot. We have oxidized copper. But we also have waxed oxidized copper. The reason this was added is because of the lightning oxidicate. I don't know what the word for it is, but deoxidizing it via lightning. Right-click it. As you can see, I removed the wax. But another way to deoxidize, which is much more reliable, this obviously takes durability away from the axe every time you use it. Right-click it with an axe, and it specifically says axe scrapes. So if we go here, we can start having some fun. And every time you see white particles, that is a waxed variant. Because now deoxidization works in both ways. It doesn't just work in one way. Because, well, there wasn't another way, but now there is. And the skeleton's over there. Actually, you can be my test subject. Get over here. Get in the powdered snow. Get in there. You know what? I'm just gonna steal one of your friend's eggs. That is stone. That is not okay. So we're gonna place this in here. So there's been a change to powdered snow. So the first time of freezing is a lot quicker, but taking damage is a lot slower. And as you can see, it now when mobs are freezing in it, they visibly start to shake. And this isn't just because this is a skeleton transforming into a stray. This, oh, there it is. And now, speaking of strays, strays are now immune to the cold. Along with polar bears, I think polar bears, I think along with polar bears and, I don't know if goats are. Get in there, get in there. Stay in there, you stupid goat. Oh, no, goats are not immune, but I think it's foxes that are immune, actually. And fire mobs, like certain nether mobs, like magma cubes and blazes, they take double damage in here. Oh, it's snow golems. Snow golems was the other one. I'm an idiot. I still find this very satisfying. Just deoxidize. Oxidation. Be damned. I'm also gonna try some lightning. Oh yeah, forgot about these. But there is another change with powdered snow that we do need to address, and it involves spectator mode. So I'm just gonna F3N. Oh, no, F3H. So here's some powdered snow. If we fly through it, we can see through it just fine. And if we can go down in the world a bit, Amethyst Geode right there. There's a monster spawner. There's some lava. Some lava right there. I'll talk about some other things relating to caves in a minute, but right now we have some lava. So here we go in the lava, and now in spectator mode, because this is always a pet peeve of mine. Because in spectator mode, lava... Oh, whoa, whoa, what was that? Oh, these types of lava lakes. These are perfect. These are perfect. You go under lava. It's so easy to see in spectator. By the way, I think this is how it should work when you have fire resist as well. But what do I know? Maybe they'll add that in a future snapshot, or maybe just a future update in general. I don't know, but I hope they do. Alright. And that was pretty much all the changes of 11A. There were a few changes in 11B. I mean, not 11B, 13A. And they were some pretty big changes. But one of the biggest is the goats. You've seen them wandering around. You've seen them going all over the place. You've seen them jump really high. And you may also recognize them from the Bedrock Beta. I never did any of the Bedrock Beta stuff because I don't play Bedrock. I just don't play Bedrock whatsoever. Oh, an Enderman. There was also a really interesting bug in the last snapshot, but I think I did generate some terrain enough. It had to do with terrain generation. I think I can find it. I hope I don't have to create a new world. I may have to. So you're just, So, another thing relating to powdered snow. Okay, actually, I think you descend in it much quicker now. Yeah, you descend in it much quicker now. That's why I have this pillar. So I'm gonna actually, okay, so I'm gonna do / time set noon. No, not night, noon. So I'm gonna spawn a skeleton. And they're gonna walk into powdered snow. And as you can see, the powdered snow put them out. This happens to anything when you're on fire, and it only happens with all the blocks that you just touched. Even if you are, like, dead in the center of all 4 blocks, it will get rid of all 4 blocks. That is how powdered snow will work from now on. It's also it also works the same way in a cauldron, I'm pretty sure. Although I'm not 100% sure. I could test it, but I really don't feel like going into survival mode at the moment. Some loot table changes have been in mine shafts. This is so you can now find 2 to 4 glowberries, which will allow you to get, what's the word? It'll allow you to get it will allow you to get the cave vines outside of Lush Cave Worlds, and you can find 2 to 6 moss blocks in some of the chests in shipwrecks. And moss blocks can now replace vines when crafting mossy blocks and stuff. You now can replace it completely, which is great. Because vines need shears, moss blocks don't. I was trying to think, what isn't there else to do, but I know exactly what. We gotta go talk about the goats. Here are the goats. They can jump up to 10 blocks high at random. And as you can see, they're obviously only half implemented because they're what their subtitles look like. Subtitles entity.goat.ambient. So I'm gonna see if I can. So there's a 2% chance that a screaming goat will spawn. So I'm gonna play sound. Entity dot goat dot screaming. Okay, ambient, sure. Oh, great, A. Yep, and they will make random sounds like that. That is how you will know you have found a screaming goat. They will scream. And they can also, okay, so, ambient, and we can also do their death. They also have a hurt sound, and as you may have noticed, a milk sound. That is right, you can milk goats. Yeah, you can milk goats. It is another way to get milk. They don't drop anything at the moment. Unlike the goat horns that they did on Bedrock, and they don't ram anything like they do on Bedrock either. Like I said, they're only half implemented. There's still some stuff that we got to talk about underground, but before we go there, we got some things. I know there's an end portal that I had somewhere to show this. So I'm gonna place a candle. I'm gonna place a few candles actually. And I'm gonna light them all. You can now use splash water bottles to put out candles. I don't know why you would want to do that. I mean, well, maybe then either than just breaking them and placing them back down. I feel that might just be easier, since who actually makes splash water bottles? Unless you were in some of the earlier stages of 1.9 where you could use a glitch to get water in the Nether. And I think I'm gonna just locate Stronghold. I'm gonna teleport there. Okay, let me just F3N. There's a stronghold down there somewhere. Yeah, I think, yeah, it is at the deep slit. Yes, this is the one. Yep, there's the candles I set up. And as you can see now, the end portal used to be invisible from beneath, and now it is not. And now I'm going to head into the end. Okay, actually, looks so beautiful down here. So I'm gonna go back into creative. I did generate some of this world. Yep, there it is. There it is! This is a glitch due to the terrain generation changes in the previous snapshot. This is fixed in this snapshot, 14a. But it is so cool. I really want to increase my render distance. I'm going to increase my render distance. I'm going to increase it up to 16. I may lag a little bit, but it's going to look so cool. Oh, there it is. Yo, look at this. So I think I only generated the main end island like this. But all of the other islands generated like this as well. And floating island terrain type worlds, because they use the end generation. Just like how caves generation uses the nether generation, and the surface generation uses the overworld generation. So I'm gonna go kill the ender dragon. Actually, where's the ender dragon? The ender dragon is, I think it's underground. Just like, this is a bit of an issue, because, that was the main issue, because the pillars were buried underground. However, the perch was, and the exit portal was still there. There's the ender dragon. I'm gonna fly out and, go kill it. It can't heal, which is nice. That was the issue. It couldn't heal. Plus it made the fight way too easy. Come on. Okay, it's going to perch. I can actually kill it. Come on, time to die. Actually, so let me enchant at a sharpness. Sharpness 5. Actually, let me just affect myself. Slash effect, give at a strength 99, 55. There we go. Now this will one-shot the dragon. Get over here. Get over here. I want to show that it's been fixed now. So get over here. Get over here. Get over here now. Get over here. Are you immune to melee? Are you immune to melee? Okay, no, it is not immune to melee. Probably should have at least maybe held the axe. Get over here. Get over here. Perch. I want you to perch. I want you to perch, you stupid dragon. There we go. It's dead. Now, where is the exit? Now I'm gonna show. Okay, actually, I don't have an ender pearl. Ender pearl? Give me that EXP. It's still satisfying to this day to kill the ender dragon in creative mode just for the EXP. Time to show what the islands actually look like now. I think I saw it over here. It was down here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Let's throw it in. No, get in there. Oh, well, there it is. Remote gateway. As you can see, they have gone back to their usual, more flat energy generation and an end city right there. Let's see if they got any elytra. No, they do not have any elytra. Time to head back. Okay, city at the end of the game. Time to die. Time to head back to the overworld. As you can see, I didn't have keep inventory on, but that's not important right now because we gotta talk about some ores. Some raw ores. However, I can't do this. I need to go to a suitable cave system. So I'm gonna go underground. And near where I spawned, there was an emerald, because now emeralds can spawn at the surface. It's been that way for a while now, but only in mountain biomes, of course, because they actually get more common as you get farther up to the surface. But okay, some diamonds. Here's a suitable cave. Here's a suitable cave. Going to F3N. I'm going to grab myself some ore, some gold ore, some iron ore, some copper ore, and some nether gold ore. Because I'm not sure if it works with the nether, but I presume it works with the nether. The copper doesn't spawn naturally at the moment, as far as I know, the deep slate copper. Although it could be spawning soon, because it's a bit of an explanation, because there's a bit of a change regarding that. But we got to talk about these raw ores. So I'm gonna get a blast furnace. There we go. Let's get some coal and. Oh wait, I forgot the pick. I had the pickaxes in my inventory. So let me enchant. / enchant at A. Silk touch. And fortune 3. Fortune 3. Now let's go game. Oh no, game mode. Survival. There we go. So here we're gonna do it with this. I'm gonna test it on the nether gold. Oh, that's creeper! Get away, creeper! Ow! I guess I probably should have prepared for that. Let me put this into peaceful mode. So no, the nether gold ore does not work any different than it used to. But here, so I'm gonna mine this. You may be noticing, what are these items I'm getting? These are raw ores. They will now take the place of the block that you used to mine whenever you broke these blocks and you would put them in a furnace to smelt them. Now you'll be getting these raw ores. And you can still get the block via silk touch. Place it there. And there we go. But now it works with fortune. So you'll get only a single one a lot more, even with fortune 3, like compared to other ores, but it does work with fortune. As you can see, I got way more than 6. I got way more than, well, actually, I only got 7 on that. I got way more than, I guess, 4. Actually, yeah, I think it was 4. I think it was 4 each. So I'm gonna go. So we can put this in a blast furnace, and this will go 1-to-1 with the ingot. I saw someone joking about how this was hard baked mushrooms, how this was a steak trapped in some copper, and this was gilded coal. Let me put it in the. Get in there. But as you can see, it will smelt into the real thing. And there's the copper ingot. And there's the gold ingot. Of course, people have joked about it being gold. But now I'm thinking we should get raw netherite as well. I'm thinking that too. So I'm going back into creative. And as you can see, we're going to need to go back up a little bit. Because there's a bit of a change to this. And here's some deep slate. Except we're at Y6. From now on, there's going to be a bit of a transition from stone to deep slate. Because there'll be a transition where the deep slate, it'll be from 16 to 0. Where this transition will happen. And I think this is when the deep slate copper ore is now able to spawn. As well as maybe deep slate coal and deep slate emerald. And now tough in the latest snapshot has a chance of spawning that, because in the previous snapshot it was changed so that it would indicate that there is a nearby amethyst geode. And here it is! Here's another feature of last week's snapshot, naturally spawning axolotls! You will find these guys spawning naturally in caves. And they have to be below the world's natural sea level. The same actually does go for glow squids, but they have to have a solid block above them to spawn. These axolotls did not, directly above their water. It has to be completely submerged in flooded caves. Axolotls can spawn in these little aquifers over here, but completely flooded caves are where the glow squids are. And you can see. Oh, and here's another thing. This is not the dripstone caves. This is going to be a natural thing from now on. You can see little pockets of dripstone from now on. I presume that this will also apply to lush caves as well. This is a little bit of a testing the waters thing. Figure out how they want to implement the generation stuff. So I want to find some naturally spawning glow squids. I just realized my mic wasn't close to me, and I'm sorry if you hadn't heard me the whole time. Well, not really hadn't heard me, but I was just quiet. I think you could at least hear me a little bit, but I think I'm speaking much more clearly at this point. But okay, I'm gonna do /effect give e. Where is type equals glow squid. Glowing. Oh, there it is. There they are. There's the glow squids. Huh, so I guess what I just said about that was not true, but oh, I think that what that actually means is that axolotls can spawn at the bottom of oceans, whereas glow squids will have to be in waterlogged caves. So now you will find these guys naturally in your survival worlds. And it'll be really cool to see these guys. And speaking of glow, let's find a Subal cave. Amethyst geode right next to it. Pretty decent cave where the mix is happening. I'm going to go back into creative mode. I'm gonna /give light. We now have a light block. Just place it. Light. And you can see it where it is in creative mode. And when you're not holding it, it's not solid on like a barrier block. And you can change the light level. So I can F3. So if you see my light level, it goes from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you can... Oh, wait, that's stone. And each light level, or almost every light level, has its own unique texture. Well, sort of. As you can see, I'm going to order them 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you can only break the block by holding it in your hands. It is very cool that we can have light blocks now. They can be waterlogged, pretty much anything you can do with them. Just place light, be done with it. It's so cool. It's why I love it. Although this obviously is only in creative, so big downside there. I just wanted to make sure. I just was looking at the biome. I was like, oh, the mountains. Yeah, that's where the goats spawn. My brain had a bit of a cognitive dissonance. You see, there is some tuff. And as you can see, it's near the transition level, so it's hard to tell when an amethyst geode is nearby at the transition level. But there's an amethyst geode by there. It's quite nice. I felt like these snapshots were a little bit small enough for me to have some fun and, you know, cover them and actually get on schedule once again. But that is going to be it for today's video. I will make more videos and stuff coming soon. I will get this done, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.